With less than 4 weeks to go for the US presidential elections, let's now have a look at some of the major developments in the race to the White House.
Former President Barack Obama took to the stump in Pennsylvania to campaign for Democratic presidential hopeful Kamala Harris. America's first black president made his first appearance for Harris in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. Obama's team says he will focus on swing states, especially those with key Senate races.
Kamala is as prepared for the job as any nominee for president has ever been. That's his Kamala. And in the White House, she will have an outstanding partner in Governor Tim Walz.
Former President Bill Clinton will also hit the campaign trail for Vice President Kamala Harris in key battleground states this week. According to multiple reports, Clinton will begin in the South with stops in Georgia and focus especially on rural voters. With US President Joe Biden, 3 of 6 living presidents are currently stumping for the Vice President Kamala Harris. Clinton and Obama's efforts aim to lock in support among the razor-thin margins that will likely determine the election.
Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump hit campaign trail in Detroit. The former US president continued to attack the federal government over its response to the hurricanes that have hit the country, Helene and Milton. Trump has sought to portray the Biden-Harris administration's response to recent storms as ineffective, including claiming without evidence that aid and Federal Emergency Management Agency funding had been diverted to migrants. This prompted a furious response from President Biden, who called Trump reckless and irresponsible and urged him to get a life.
Republican Vice Presidential nominee and Senator J.D. Vance took part in a town hall in the battleground state of North Carolina. The town hall in Greensboro was moderated by former race car driver Danica Patrick. During the event, attendees asked Vance questions about disaster relief, illegal immigration and reducing cost. Vance said that if Donald Trump were the president, the country would achieve energy independence almost immediately due to the resources available. He said, "You want someone in the Oval Office who remains steady during an emergency crisis and not someone who runs from a friendly American media after an assassination attempt."